have Cortis is debut, What You Want, and we have a conceptual performance video as well, I think. That one I'm going to check out off camera because I solely want to focus on this music video for the first time and see what they offering, because if you watched my pre-debut song Go and the music video for it, you know how I feel about that song. I heard it more, obviously, since I reacted to it. I'm okay with it. It didn't change my way of thinking about it since the reaction. I feel the same. If you're interested about my thoughts on the song and Cortis in general, then please check out my Go music video reaction. And yeah, let's see. Let's go, because I am really intrigued, because this came out a week ago, I think, maybe, almost, as of right now as I am recording. And I really wanted to wait a little bit and see. I saw a lot of people, not a lot, a few people reacting to it. Obviously I didn't watch the reaction, I just saw the thumbnails. So yeah, let's go, let's see. Let's watch this one more time without subtitles. Yeah, just let's just talk about it, you know? Um the music video itself, I already like it better than the one for Go. And the fact that they don't use that much distortion on the voices, that's really a plus for me, because that was my biggest problem, that didn't I was not able to hear their voices properly on Go. This is really Squid Game feeling. Yeah, the music video itself, it's really fresh. It's a different type of camera work than that we usually see from K-pop acts. When this music video is over, I'm going to say something that is like a comment without biases and without, if you don't know where they are company wise, if you just clearly you just strictly focusing on music and the group itself and on this music video and everything, every aspect that it comes with it, without being biased and having knowledge, being impartial. And I have a comment that is more on the like being biased and opinionated and knowing the background of them, because I think it's important to make that like differentiate the different opinions when it comes to CORTIS. Because I think they will be a dividing group, or they are already a dividing group. And they are really, really like listener friendly and catering the Western music industry. If you really think about it, like this genre that they are doing is really like into that Nirvana, and like this song is like the slower rock ballad type of thing that is still a little bit upbeat, but it's not a Go, for example. Go was way much high tension, and sound wise it was just way more busier, but at the same time existing on the same lane, as I mentioned it during the reaction. But once again, check out if you're interested in my thoughts. But yeah, it's really specific genre of music that they are doing. And what I mentioned about being impartial and not being biased because of their upbringing and what type of company they are representing, or like what kind of company is behind them as of right now, I would say it's a really, really good introduction for your group and what you want to do and represent as a group, as a musically influenced, and you you take part in the direction and the music making, um, and this is like your name card, essentially your debut. And I think they did a fantastic job showing who they are and what they want. um, and yeah, it was a really good statement song, and I think debut wise, when it comes to the message of this song, and the interpretation that the music video, like if you want to um, look for deeper meaning in the music video, you can find easily, in my opinion. And just like this is a brand representation for Cortis. Like I can see how they really, really wanted to say, like, we are not our company and not our seniors, we are who we are. And it's really clear. Like I understand 100% that, like, this is what they want to do. And maybe possibly the style is going to evolve or change in the future, which is like, go off, you do what you want to do. And it's just like, as of right now, I think they made this statement really clear. Now, this was my impartial comment, without talking about, like, deep conversation about the company and their seniors and everything. It's just like, it's about them. But if you tapped into the K-pop industry and you know the roots of Cortis and how they came about, and each member what they did and do, and the overall, I guess, like the comments about Cortis and their debut, and personally, if you watched my reactions to music and other groups, you know that this type of music and this type of sound in general, because I listen to a lot of stuff, like I like a few Linkin Park song as well. I am not shy away from K-pop bands like Day6 or One We. Like, I like the band, like the natural instrumental sounds. I like it. It just the how they put together this song is not my flavor. Like, subjectively, this is not my kind of song that I listen to and put on playlist, which is okay because everyone is different, and I am sure that a lot of people is going to love this song and loving this song. And I'm going to dive into, because despite the fact that the song that they did, like Go and this one, up until this point, is either of them are like, it's not my go-to, but I am really, really, really respecting and really intrigued by their artistry as, like, as idols slash producers and choreographers and everything what they do, because I really admire how they are able and willing to break that mold that you have to be an idol and one lane K-pop group. And it's pretty obvious if you look behind the wall behind Cortis, where they came from, that, like, it's a giving and it's a obvious thing that you will have a certain amount of, like, free will and being able to do what you want to do as a artist, because Big Hit is built upon that statement, like music and artists for healing. And I think Big Hit, not hype, because I get a few comments under my Go reaction who apparently didn't watch my full reaction or didn't saw my thumbnail, but I mentioned a lot of times, and I highlighted my words, like it's not hype who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Big Hit. Hype is the umbrella company that houses a lot of labels. That labels are Big Hit, Pledis, Adore, Zico's label, and more. Belift Lab as well. So I am talking about Big Hit, one of the labels under Hype, okay? I don't want to see any stupid comments about it, because I said it in my Go reaction as well, okay? Okay? So, Big Hit is, I think, makes a good job and do a good job with their existing groups. Big Hit has BTS, TXT, and CORTIS. And BTS, we know how much creative control they have and had during their debut, from debut up until this point. TXT right now has way more creative control than they had during their debut years, but even then, like Hyunin Kai is the magnate of TXT, and he produced Roller Coaster for their first studio album. And after that, not that much of a time like gone by, and all of the 5 members were registered songwriters. So Big Hit is really good being consistent with like this creative control and being really like upfront with their artists when it comes to their music and like creative direction. In my opinion, that department of Big Hit is pretty clear, and you can see through it because it comes from the groups and the members of the groups. And I mean, the result is speaking to themselves, like the songs and the albums and the choreography. For example, TXT Beautiful Strangers choreography, 80% made by Yeonjun. Here, James and Martin are the producers of CORTIS, the main producers, and they produce songs for Enhypen, Eyelid, TXT, Le Seraphim, and the fact that they have this creative control, you know, I really, really respect, and I really like that they take initiative and charge and do what they want to do. And being this young and doing this, it's really, really, really cool. So I really want to see some behind the scenes and like see them as individuals, how they operate on a daily basis. So I saw that they already started their one of their like how TXT has Talk X today. They CORTIS also has their own like little daily update or something like that. So like vlogs. So I'm going to check that out as well. Let me know if you're interested. Like, should I watch those on camera? And have conversations about them, or just I watch my own time and that's it. But yeah, yeah, I think I said everything I wanted to say. Overall, I like this song better than Go because I was able to hear their voices more. And the overall vibe with the music video, I enjoyed the vibes. I enjoyed the storyline, the craziness, the goofiness. They have personalities that is really intriguing. So yeah, yeah. That's it. That was CORTIS's debut. And I saw that they already has some studio tune and interviews and music show performances as well. So maybe I'm going to check them out on the channel as well. Maybe we will see. But yeah,